Yo! That a bit. Sorry it's a bit late. There's been a Diablo 4 update stream that I've been watching. Wasn't too impressed, to be honest with you, but oh well. And more importantly, Mortal Kombat 1 Lin Kuei trailer came out. If you haven't seen it, go on YouTube and watch it. It looks incredible. I cannot wait till September till that comes out. Apparently, in Final Fantasy 16 news, there's been a patch. It's installed, and apparently we can now turn off one of the shittiest settings known to man, motion blur. Oh. Thank you. Thank you very much, Square Enix. Thank you. There was something else as well. I can't remember what it was. There was something else I read. Did you see what the patch notes say? What's it under? Information? No? Could have sworn there's like a bit under here that told you what the patch did. Not sure. Was it more layout? Wasn't that what I was looking for? I got used to the controls now though. But I think that's it as well. They've added more controls in.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need.
Oh, it looks so much better about that bloody motion blur. Nice. Where's we going? Oh, it's late. That way and then down and around. Yep. A lot later than usual. It's 8:45 already, so I'll try and go as long as possible. There's just been things I had to watch today. Hang on, this is the wrong way. Up here.
This is no time to ride.
It's always a time to ride. I just wish the frame rate was a bit smoother. I wished it was like locked at 60 frames a second. There was no dips, but nope. Oh, I tried out Cyberpunk on the PC 2 days ago, I think it was. Holy shit, that's buttery smooth compared to what I remember. I can't wait for the new DLC for that. We're going to play for the whole game from start to finish. And I want to stream the whole thing. So I love Cyberpunk. Everybody hated it when it came out. Not one person that I know liked it. I loved it. I thought it was fucking brilliant. Bugs aside. I didn't really get that many bugs. I had a few crashes here and there, but other than that, I didn't really notice any bugs. Oh, no, I don't want to do that one. That. Hola, Elena. Engineer.
There you are, Sid.
See, all the women in this game are hot.
The ruins Just over
It's great. I'm not complaining. It's great.
Creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Killing it.
Of course.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
like yawning, Lee. I didn't even do my intro. I don't. Quickly, welcome to the stream. I'm Whiskey Lee. It's Final Fantasy 16 Part 11. I think it is now. So.
This must be our unwanted visitor.
Let's go.
Time to go.
Pressing the wrong button. How dare you? Eat. Fist. Finish you with a fist. How'd you like them apples? Oh, I haven't got my light on. I probably look a bit dark. Ah. There we go, how's that? A bit too bright actually. Fucking hell, it's blinding me. There we go, should do it.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Yeah. Thank goodness you're safe.
Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Oh, look at that lovely, what do you call it? Renown? Is it renown? No? Resolve? No? Oh, I don't know. Reputation? Come on, Torg, let's go back to base. I don't think there's any side quests, is there? No. Yeah, we'll go this way, Soddy. Oh, no motion blur. Yay.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border post.
Desiree.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
I've come to climb some meteorite.
Here you are.
Whoop-de-doo-dah.
Sorry, but you're not quite there yet.
No, we're not. Hang on, I thought Jill was supposed to be with me again now.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't
Oh,
come
Mid.
to it soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm.
Helena.
She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well...
And just...
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
A bit of a booger.
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even start.
I feel like this whole ship thing's dragging on far too much.
But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him?
Yes. I want to fight some more icons, come on. I suppose all in good time, eh? Honestly thought I'd have finished this game by now, but it just
Editors started reading books that don't have any
seems to keep going, man. Which is not a bad thing, it's a very good thing. Look how nice that scenery is, though. Does the game look better without motion blur as well? Like, it looks sharper to me. Don't know. I feel like they've improved the game somehow. Let's speak to Karen.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Shut up. I'll take as long as I need. Ooh. Oh no, it's no good really. It's all a load of bollocks.
Come again. Oh. Don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Thank you, Clive.
Thank you, Clive. It's cool that you can do that.
Was that really Sid's uncle?
Ah, it's the guy that likes his balls licked by a dog.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be
Sounds like an alcoholic drink, or some kind of
before the
wacky backy.
the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to...
God, does this guy ever shut up?
I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
Ha, that's what you, yeah. Yeah.
I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
Yes.
Other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
Man,
I am sure either of these fine young
this
men
game's
will prove
just too
indispensable
kinky,
in
man.
my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands.
Well, I'm gonna go with Jill, obviously. Gotta speak of him again. I'm taking Jill.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on?
It's I'm sorry, but it's a bit of a no. I suppose Tarja's really nice, but
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very...
why don't you Fepio these
I would have
nuts?
thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
I'm ready. Let's go.
You two enjoy yourselves.
Fucking will.
You too, Tarja.
Why don't you take? Why can't you just have them both come? You know what I mean? To Northreach.
Now, where's
Ah,
Jill?
this place.
And what can I do for you?
I don't understand why I've got a thing over the head. I mean, what? You don't have anything that I want, so why are you...
And a fine, fine day to you.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled. I won't have
Here she is. What, Jill?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the... Fresh cuts! Come and get them before they're gone.
You haven't much, but you're free to look. I trust it's all here. Good day.
Charles marked.
What do you want?
I want some of your nuts.
That's what you want.
It is.
Let's see how Jill's getting on.
I love the fucking dialogue in this game, I tell you. It's great.
Here since sunrise and not a single bottle sold. Did you find everything?
I got these nuts.
Here.
garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
I've got no idea how this is supposed to work, by the way.
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Yes. Of course. Oh, it's like a lover's picnic. How very romantic.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
I can make a really rude joke, but I'm not going to.
And I saw some bread.
It's too much of a nice moment to make a joke.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make.
Cobs, that's what they are called,
Thought we
yes!
might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry cured ham and it was just, oh.
You all right?
Sorry.
She likes meat, mate. Sorry, I made... I shut up,
You're
I shut
right.
up.
I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No. You got to enjoy life.
No, Jill. This is how life should be.
Yes. Boss said
This
Clive.
is how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Oh, I thought they were finally going to kiss then. Oh well. Oh god, this chair's playing up. I can look like I'm down here somewhere.
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Bye. Bye, Jill. Did she take a bread with her? Damn, she did. Okay, let's go back to the base. Mass Effect music. In fact, oh no, I can't do it. I can't do it because I'm streaming on the PS5. No, I can. It should still come through. Right. Mass Effect. Oh, what was it called when you looking around the planets? Planet music. I'm gonna put in. That's it. That is the goddamn same music. That's all I can say. It's Mass Effect music because it is. I'm telling you.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed.
Very well.
Thanks in no small part to your kind assistance.
Yeah, no
I
bother.
was just
No bother.
explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding
What's that
itself?
supposed to mean, Clive?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
I don't know who they are.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Is there something I should know here? What's something going on between you two? Oh, oh, can you look back? Can you look back? Oh.
Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Look at that smile.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course.
Of course.
Someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Ding! Level 35. Hell yeah.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid,
I feel like it's about time I got some upgrades, man. I mean, I got the sword, didn't I? Yesterday, I think. But that's it. And it wasn't even that big of an upgrade.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Ooh, as you know. Oh, Mid.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
You got that right.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
What's a black hammer? I know what. Ah, anvil.
You know, when I got into the smithing game,
I think. Anvil. It's an anvil, isn't it?
and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference.
Displacement stack.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
How did she laugh about moving her mouth? No. Bum 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 bum.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Looks like shit.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oi, oi. Oh, shit, dude. I'm fucking tired, bro.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Really?
Oh, I see a side quest. I'm gonna speak to Otto first because he's right here.
Asterix, we'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Stupid bint. Not yet, we're not Clive. You can really just go. I'm gonna go and get this side quest thing. No. Right. Don't think it's down there, is it? Or is it?
Wish I could take one of our birds for a ride.
You will, one day.
You know what? As I'm here, I'm gonna go. I've just got a feeling it's down here. Ah, I was right. Yay.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you...
Let's hear it.
Well, lovely bit of kit.
I'm gonna read this quickly and get through it quickly.
The solution you want problem is, it won't...
Blah, 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 blah.
Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooked.
I imagine.
Proper.
So what exactly?
Nothing but bomb ashel. Gave me a sample. You pour the... Sir? And do you know what I found out?
I take it.
I would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte.
All right.
Frank.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, there's another one over. For God's sake, dude. I just want to get to the good stuff.
I think Mid might need some help.
The Crocs and brick. Go over here first.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mean.
What tidings, Uncle?
Okay, I'm just reading this in my head. I'm not reading this out. Alright, I'll read it out, sorry. My dear boy, I'll try and do it in a good way. My journey to Canberra has been resounding success. A friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canberrian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and, if rumour has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle. Yep, there you go.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the
Pretty
sunset?
much, Gav, pretty much.
Seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
Yay.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Hold up, why is the light? Oh well, bollocks. Bollocks, I've got to do the story now, ain't I? Side quest left the way. Where do I even go? Oh, here. Doop, 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 doop. Bum 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 ba-da-bum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-da bum.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that
Jesus
runs back
Christ.
and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Bring. I want to go there yet. I want to go get this fucking side quest. Where is it? Enclosed chambers. Okay.
He cracked the crystal too.
What the fuck?
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should...
That's a lot of side quests, bro.
What could be wrong with Torgor?
You never feed him or give him water? That's what.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Ah. There you go. Oh, this chair.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Blackthorn. Not really. This won't take. I just wanted to ask how you're getting. And you might still be doubting your craft. Even after learning the trick of that cuirass.
Cuirass.
Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog. Still, he's got a keen eye. He's just, well... Karen showed me something.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting.
And if you knew how to we could arm the curse breakers with...
That's about the size of...
I'll see what I can find. Sharp assault and recon.
You're a soft, but I can't say I'm not grateful.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after...
I suppose I am, yes.
Little wonder. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people? Suppose you're not likely to go, Nick. Fine. If you stop mooning. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. And he's got more money than sense, which is what? Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's...
I appreciate the...
Okay.
Lawsman, I need to ask you...
He isn't here.
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, she says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what...
I rather think she might be right. Though not all canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not... If we assume that his newfound magics require addition... It may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no... Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different as to where one might find a suitable substitute. Some antelope...
I don't recall ever seeing it.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rare. The last elder antelope sighting I recall here.
Even so.
Good hunting.
Okie doke. Man, there's a lot of side quests to do right now, isn't there? Hey, Jill.
We need to find a way into Drake's tail. And we will.
Oh, I've gone the wrong bloody way. Fuck. I thought it was down here for some reason.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's why I'm...
Shh. Otto. A little. Listen. I've some... And it's... Sadly, that square. I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping...
Be late.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. And instead of coming straight, you get Clive to come to you. The man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. Well?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some...
Those lodges...
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our besides. We'll need to learn to stand on our own.
All right. But that doesn't mean... Is there anything I can...
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. A little something Sid and I set aside for, and I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates...
I'm sure they will.
But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe.
I know. Which is...
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather...
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Huh. Bam. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
That's the lady. Come say hello. Then she pressed the wrong button, turned the camera. Oh, we're back in a sec. You're back. Sorry about that. So, I can travel anywhere now. Ah, there's a side quest here. Get cards. Hang on, where's the... Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go and do the side quest. I wanna go and do that stupid King Boom or whatever his name is. And he is at the Holy Empire of Sunbreak. So we want to teleport to the dragon's eyrie, man. The dragon's eyrie. Wherever that is. I can't remember. Ah, there we go. Question is, can we beat him? As it's a side quest, I think so. Okay, we got the Mass Effect music again. Right, it feels and looks so much better with that bloody motion blur. I can't get over it. I really hate motion blur. Why is it a thing? So where we want to go. Oh, move. Through here. Da, 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 da.
No need to ride from here.
Two bloody eyes. Alright, Joe. Ah. Pumpkin. The Earth.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
I don't know if fire's gonna do anything, but it does. Ow.
Over here.
Oops.
Nice try. This one. Second. This one. Attack. Get him.
Got ya.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Okay, there's a cycles up there, that's good. I think that's one we've already picked up. I don't want to get any more.
There's talk at the glass.
Been playing Dark Souls, have you?
Did you hear?
This place is like one of the towns in The Witcher 3.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady.
Gif.
Oh my.
Otto asked me to give it to you to settle the hideaway's debt and to...
I thought you might finally be warming to.
No, Jill's my baby.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly.
You once told me Sid did you a kind... I'd like to do the same. Please, and for Otto's. For all of us. For all...
Otto is lucky to have you, Clark. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway...
Otto had us.
Long ago. Yes, and blamed himself for not being... I don't know how it happened. Whether there was anything he could have...
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in an ill habit. Given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help.
Okay. Go here next. Why not? Now where do I go to hand this in? Right here somewhere. Ah.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
He's gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself.
My reputation will be ruined.
Calm yourself, Lord Ig.
Pardon the intrusion.
Out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be...
Please, his lordship is going through a difficult time.
Radim! Get rid...
Very good. Would you mind stepping up?
Oh, bitch, do you know who I am? I killed fucking Titan. God damn it.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see.
Okay, I'm gonna skip all these because I'm gonna have to go and get his luggage back. Which is where? Of course it is. I think I'm hearing things.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
No, I've gone the wrong way. Bloody hell. Okay, I'm going. It's fine. I'll just teleport to here. Fuck it.
Let's go.
Let's go. That poor dog must be knackered, man. Runs everywhere.
Time to fight.
No, it's not.
We're not alone.
All right. We've got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off. slow. This one.
Well done, Falcon.
Soil and stone.
Good night, big fella. Good night.
This must be Ignac's. Nothing seems all right.
Hey, I haven't got to do anything.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name. Well, Wyvern. Redeem here tells me you wish...
A few moments of your time.
You're a master. Oh, Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here. It was made in the Outer Isles and is used exclusively by the practitioner. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and each sword is made for that one perfect stroke. There's a brutal...
But how do they...
Why, they use a whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone. But it is the final stone, which is a mineral, quite foreign. And that is the... Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to service. Take this, the very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collectors than
Just
even
give
the
it me.
blade
Nice.
itself, and a far.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship.
I am locked. I am one.
And there are many other
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron.
My uncle.
Field, and is a perennial thorn in my... Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross... Redeem!
I think his lordship is rather taken with you. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find it now. Let's see what Blackthorn makes of this wet.
Not yet, Clive. We got to visit Martha.
Clive!
I wasn't expecting, but it seems we still owe you, and though I doubt it's what...
A star! It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you...
Think of the differences in...
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no. Anyway, why are you the one bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it?
Something like that.
Same as all back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired. Probably knew that without his strong arm and left, Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto, and when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto...
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, I reckon what he saw in Sid, and don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, like that, and you keep...
Go will want to know the stones were delivered.
What? What's this? this one? Okay, let's go all the way around there as well. I'm gonna go there, I suppose, from here.
With us.
Bam, 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 bam. Alright, mate. Alright, mate. Yeah. That's better. Ambrosia Devon Custard. Come here.
Faster.
No mistakes. Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Hey, this is for Torgal.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Over here. You're finished. Get him. Sick. Get him.
Punching the deer. Antelope.
This one.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Very big deadly puppy.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Now we can go back and hand some of these in, and then we can go to the other place.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere.
Dim, 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 dim.
So, Molly's left over. That'll teach me for treating you like you... All right. No need to shout. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some...
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes.
That was just a moment.
But first...
Sorry, but hopefully you'll agree.
You learned something about...
I did better.
A whetstone.
Yes. But not one your find anywhere in Valisthea.
One hit and it might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an...
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine. Now that's something. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Oh, just imagine it. Good. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something.
I'm sure the curse breaker just...
I'll be work. Hey, I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the material.
Right.
Maybe I've already got them. Excalibur.
Clive. I'm saying Fordian, do you? And how am I meant to do that then?
Oh, I've only got 120. I wonder if you can buy that from the shop.
That it?
Why, right? Let's have a look.
Fine.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down.
Yeah. How many do we need? 200 and something, was it? Let's double check.
Or don't.
I think it was a new 100 and something.
But either way.
What do you need? So, what'd it be?
Ah, so we've got 120, we need 300. So, 170. No, 180.
Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. And what can I do for you? I don't know many fleshers who deal in cook. Try not to get yourself killed, eh?
Back, are ya? So, what'd it be? No scratches, all right?
Nice.
That it? Fine, Clive. So, what'd it be?
Uh-oh, battery's low.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while.
Here we go, finally some upgrades. I don't think you can reinforce purple items.
Fine.
Need to bloody put this bloody thing on charge. There we go. Is it charging? I think so, yeah.
spark. Were you able to...
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Very good.
Lady Karen said...
Ah. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in talk...
About how she somehow woke the power within?
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion. The Fenrir of legend served she... And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the What
are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you. In short, the Icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, and that number has only grown, as that one can but speculate as to...
He has seemed more...
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still.
So what can't I use his powers?
My knowledge is yours. Look.
Oh god, I don't care about any of these. I just need to get
still.
Red.
I have said it. His story. Were you aware? But what of the... Yes, check. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes?
God, man, I could read all of this shit forever. A lot of shit to read over.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Yeah. I'll go there after. I'm gonna go down there first.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt for the bomb ash?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. You're right then. Telemon Malembic. And it...
Very impressed. There's no need.
Don't be... Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
The one you...
What?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old Pa. I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag...
Well...
That's the spirit. Leave it.
That's good. More potions to carry. Good. Needed that.
Well...
It's certainly...
Right.
Thank you.
Nuna, for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. And I'm telling you... there's...
Yay. Nice.
I think Mid might need some help.
It's not even here, so that dialogue is just stupid.
Good. So Lady Karen...
Oh, but she was just too... She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me...
Karen refused...
I hope it wasn't so...
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Oh, wonderful.
You've not got more bloody...
Do you? Oh. You off then?
Why has he got that above his head still?
Clive! Quick look.
Ugh. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, we're going to do that after.
Mid told me she was building a ship. I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Lady Catgo tells me you weren't happy. Would you prefer the debt was repaid?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you. I may have tossed a talent or two, but those were donations. And you can...
Of course not. Part one. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who...
Oh, fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like. Where'd you even get this? A decent a canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself. Might be I already have a buyer in, might be you even know her. A fine continental maid. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a...
I hear you ended up delivering all. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what...
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't... Right.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit...
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of it. How long did you know Sid?
Before he died. Back in the day. I was a purser on a trade ship. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. We set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to quit my post not long after that. But me and Sid stayed close. Promised. That was... before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first named her, and there was no hiding his...
Couldn't you and your family?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable. Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather Goat at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
That was quite sad, yet happy.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
But is it any good? I don't even know what it bloody was. Was it a ring? Oh, I don't really care. I'm going to change it anyway.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here. Here you are. Very good.
Mental, that. It's all mental.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Ready, go?
Right, I'm going to quickly get to here, and then I think I'm going to call it.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Get the way, stupid cart.
So what do you think? Straight home now.
We'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Right, that's where we're going to leave it, and we'll do more on Saturday. Because tomorrow is Friday night gaming, yo! So it'll be another variety stream. Planning on doing some Diablo 4. A bit more Diablo 4. I really need to get into some Fortnite in, because I haven't played it since I bought the bloody season pass. So when I get some of the questing in Fortnite, I might do some of that. And I recently purchased Dark Souls for the PC. It was on offer. So I might start a bit of Dark Souls, maybe? We'll see. Either way, we won't be playing this because it's too story based and we have to do this on our own. But tomorrow should be good. So yeah, that's in the stream, guys. I've been Whiskey Elite. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I love you all. And I'll see ya in the next one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ciao for now. Bye.